I thank God for being here and for everything He does for me and never leaving me or forsaking me. And this is a time that you can feel the dismayed and the hurt and everything, I guess where it's around Christmas time and you've lost somebody or even other things that's going on in your life. I'm going to go into Psalm 34, starting at verse 17. It says, "The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all." I thank God for that. I thank God we've got somebody that we can go to that will help us in our need of despair, troubles, whatever it is. As long as you've got the blood applied to you, you can go to this man and he'll help you with anything you face. It don't matter what you face, he is there for you. And he is glad to help you. But we have to have attendance and performance. Attendance is action or state of going regularly. And performance, which is faith, action or process of carrying out or accomplishing an action, task, or function. So the attendance, you can't be half attending and expect a good performance. You have to go regularly, every day. I'm not just talking about going to church. I'm talking about praying, reading, and going and just talking to him. You've got to do this every single day. It can't be a halfway job, because if you have a job and you're half of the time there, your performance ain't going to be good when you are there. And sooner or later, you're going to be let go. Because if you can't be there to do your task, then they don't need you. And if you only go to God half the time, you're going to start slipping back. You're not going to do a good performance, or your faith isn't going to be like it should be. You're going to lose your faith. And then you're going to lose God. Because he needs people with good attendance. He needs people. And right now is the time that we need to give not just 100%, 110%. There's people out here dying every single day. Every time you look, somebody's died over an overdose or just something, just dying. We need to give 110% when we go for these people. Yeah, you pray for your family and stuff, but these people that's lost and dying needs it more. They need it more, because every single day there's a bunch that's dying. I can't tell you if they gave their heart to God. I can't tell you all that. But we can go believing, which is performance, that God hears us whenever we pray, and that he will move in the situation. He will save these souls. He will go by their way. Just like Zacchaeus in the tree. He told him, "Make haste, come down. I'm going to your home today." He can go to anybody's home at any time. It don't have to be in the morning time or in the afternoon time. It could be any time he comes. And you got to be willing to let him in. And we've got to pray for these people. It's sad. It's sad looking at these people that don't know God. They're so confused. They're so hurt. They're just, it's sad looking at them. But we can help with that. No, I'm not saying we can save them, but we can pray for them. That God will soften their heart, that they will open up and let Him come in to their lives, so they all this confusion and all this hurt and everything could go away as soon as they get the blood applied to them. So we've got to have good attendance. We've got to have good performance. We've got to have the faith knowing that whenever we pray to Him, He's going to hear us and He's going to move on that situation. If you're going through something, if you're having trouble, keep going to Him. Keep asking and believing He will move. In His time, He'll move. But He wanted me to tell you today, be of good courage, because help is on the way. He's coming to help each and every one of us. He's coming to help us, but you got to hold on. You can't be dismayed and faint by the wayside. You can't do that. Even though Satan is drawing and drawing people to try to make them so discouraged that they just stop. Don't do it. Because God said He's on His way. Help is on the way. You just keep hanging on, and you keep having good attendance with God, and keep going and asking and asking and asking Him. Keep going. Don't stop, and don't give up half doing this and half not doing it. Don't do it. 100%. Give Him 110%. If you want something bad enough, you'll keep trying and trying and trying to do or to get or whatever it is that you're wanting bad enough. You'll keep going and you'll keep trying. Well, let's do that with God. Let's keep going and let's keep calling out these people's names. And your troubles, whatever the troubles you have, or whatever you feel, the sadness, He can comfort us through this stuff. He's the only one that can comfort us. We're always wanting to turn and go to the wrong thing, but it's Him. And He's saying today, help is on the way. Hold on. Keep pushing. Keep going. Keep coming. Keep going to Him. Go more. And the help will be there. So don't get discouraged. A lot of people are so discouraged. They're tired. Just like the woman with the issue of blood. She was tired. She was weak. But she knew exactly, when she heard about this man, Jesus, she knew what to do, where to go. And she went and she pushed her way to Him. We've got to push our way and our problems and people that needs Him. We need to push it to Him. We need to push. We can't just stand back and say, well, you'll do it, God. And that's it. That's not, faith is believing and action. We've got to have actions with our words. We can't just say something and not have actions, because you can say whatever you want to and people's going to look at you like, yeah, I believe that. But when you show them, that's when they believe. So get the attendance good with Him and believe that He is coming. He is going to move for us in every area of our life, and these sinners that we call out, He's going to move for them. Just like with Craig. I believe it. I believe God's going to move on him. But I have to go every single day and call him out for God to restore and to move on him, mainly to save his soul. And I believe it. I believe it. I wouldn't say nothing I didn't believe. And I believe God's going to move on him, but it's going to be in God's time. But He said this morning that help is on the way, and I know He's going to go to Craig. I know this, and others them little boys that's laying in a hospital. I know he'll go to them and he will touch their bodies. And he will help them. Even my friend, Scarlett, I know God's going to go to her. He's going to touch her. He's going to heal her in the way that he wants to heal her. But he's going to touch her. And he's going to touch her family. I believe this. And that's what we've got to have, is the faith to know and believe that he is going to do it. Don't have doubt. We ain't got time for doubt right now. Well, he'll move for this one, but he won't for this one. That's not true. He moves for all that ask. He moves for all. So we need to get our prayer life and our reading life with good attendance. We've got to. Because the time is so nigh for him to come. And what if he comes and you hadn't been praying for whoever, or the one he lays on your heart, or your family? They're going to be left. So let's take it serious and know that he's on his way and he's going to help us. He is on his way. And he's going to touch everything and everybody that needs to be touched. Everybody find a place to pray.